When the people saw that Moses was late in coming down from the mountain, the people gathered against Aaron, and they said to him, "Come on, make us gods that will go before us, because this man Moses, who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we don't know that what has become of him." Aaron said to them, "Remove the golden earrings that are on the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters. Bring them those earrings to me." And all the people stripped themselves of the golden earrings that were on their ears and brought them to Aaron. He took them from their hands, fashioned it with an engraving tool, and made it into a molten calf, upon which they said, "These are your gods, O Israel, who have brought you up from the land of Egypt." When Aaron saw this, he built an altar in front of it, and Aaron proclaimed and said, "Tomorrow shall be a festival to the Lord." On the next day they arose early, offered up burnt offerings, and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and drink, and they got up to make merry. The Lord said to Moses, "Go, descend, for your people that you have brought up from the land of Egypt have acted corruptly. They have quickly turned away from the path that I have commanded them. They have made themselves as a molten calf, and they have prostrated themselves before it, slaughtered sacrifices to it, and said, 'These are your gods, O Israel, who have brought you up from the land of Egypt.' The Lord said to Moses, 'I have seen this people, and behold, they are a stiff-necked people. Now leave me alone, and my anger will be kindled against them, so that I will annihilate them, and I will make you into a great nation.' Moses pleaded before the Lord his God and said, 'Why, O Lord, should your anger be kindled against your people, whom you have brought up from the land of Egypt with great power and with a strong hand? Why should the Egyptians say, He brought them out with evil intent to kill them in the mountains and to annihilate them from upon the face of the earth? Retreat from the heat of your anger and reconsider the evil intended for your people. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, your servants, to whom you swore by your very self, and to whom you said, I will multiply your seed like the stars of heavens. And all this land which I said that I would give to your seed, they shall keep it as their possession forever.' The Lord then reconsidered the evil he had said he would do to his people. Now Moses turned and went down from the mountain, bearing the 2 tablets of the testimony in his hand, tablets inscribed from both their sides. On one side and on the other side they were inscribed. Now the tablets were God's work, and the inscription was God's inscription engraved on the tablets. When Joshua heard the voice of the people in their shouting, he said to Moses, 'There is a voice of battle in the camp.' But Moses said, 'It is neither a voice shouting victory, nor a voice shouting defeat. A voice of blasphemy I hear.' Now it came to pass, when he drew closer to the camp and saw the calf and the dancers, that Moses' anger was kindled, and he flung the tablets from his hands, shattering them at the foot of the mountain. Then he took the calf they had made, burned it in fire, ground it to fine powder, scattered it upon the surface of the water, and gave it to the children of Israel to drink. Moses said to Aaron, 'What did this people do to you, that you brought such a grave sin upon them?' Aaron replied, 'Let not my Lord's anger grow hot. You know the people, that they are disposed toward evil. They said to me, Make us gods who will go before us, because this man Moses, who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him.' I said to them, 'Who has gold?' So they took the gold off, and gave it to me. I threw it into the fire. Out came this calf. And Moses saw the people, that they were exposed for Aaron, and exposed them to be disgraced before their adversaries. So Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, 'Whoever is for the Lord, let him come to me.' And all the sons of Levi gathered around him. He said to them, 'So said the Lord, the God of Israel, let every man place a sword upon his thigh, and pass back and forth from one gate to the other in the camp, and let every man kill his brother, every man his friend, every man his kinsman.' The sons of Levi did according to Moses' word on that day. Some 3,000 men fell from among the people. And Moses said, 'Initiate yourselves today for the Lord for each man with his son and with his brother, so that he may bestow a blessing upon you this day. It came to pass on the next day that Moses said to the people, You have committed a grave sin, and now I will go up to the Lord. Perhaps I will obtain atonement for your sin. And Moses returned to the Lord and said, Please, this temple has committed a grave sin. They have made themselves a god of gold. And now if you forgive their sin, but if not, erase me from your book which you have written. The Lord said to Moses, Whoever has sinned against me, him I will erase from my book. And now go, lead the people to the place of which I have spoken to you. Behold, my angel will go before you. But on the day I make an accounting of sins upon them, I will bring their sin to account against them. Then the Lord struck the people with the plague, because they had made the calf that Aaron had made.